Hello everyone! Welcome back here on my channel. This is me once again, Teacher Jinjin, your virtual teacher here on YouTube. Kung bago ka pa lang sa channel na ito, gumagawa ako ng mga Tagalog tutorial videos mula grade 7 hanggang grade 11. Kung interesado ka, please like, subscribe at i-click mo na rin ang notification bell para ma-notify ka kapag may bago akong upload na video. Magandang araw mga minamahal kong grade 9 students. Sa video na ito ay i-guide ko kayo sa inyong learning task number 2. Kung hindi nyo pa napanood yung learning task number 1, i-click nyo na lang sa taas or hanapin nyo na lang sa playlist natin. Alright, so pinalitan ko yung mga ibang given dito upang sa ganun ay subukan ninyong isolve yung mga nasa modules ninyo. Kasi mas magandang matuto kayo kapag kayo mismo ang nagsosolve. Alright? So, dito sa learning task number 2, find the single value of the following without exponent. Ang kailangan nyo lang dito, dapat master na ninyo yung laws of exponent, yung zero exponent at integral exponent. Kung hindi nyo pa napanood yung learning task number 1, i-click nyo na lang sa taas or hanapin nyo na lang sa playlist natin. Okay, so we have number 1, 2 raised to negative 2 times 3 raised to negative 1. As you can see, negative yung kanyang mga exponent. So, this is an integral exponent. Ang rule natin dito, ibababa lang natin siya para maging positive yung exponent niya. So, ito magiging 1 over 2 raised to 2 times, ito naman, 1 over 3 raised to positive 1. Ayan na yun. And then, simplify. 2 raised to 2 is equal to 4 times 1 over 3 raised to 1 equals 3. So, meron na tayong 1/4 times 1/3. Kapag multiplication of fraction, numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. 1 times 1 equals 1. 4 times 3 equals 12. So, the final answer is 1 over 12. Number 2, 10 raised to 0 plus 20. Kapag 0 yung exponent, meaning ito ay magiging positive 1 plus 20 and 1 plus 20 equals 21. So, this is now the final answer. Okay? Number 5, we have 5 times 6 raised to 0 plus 3 times 3 raised to negative 1. So, ito, 6 raised to 0, ito lang yung nakaparenthesis lang. Ito lang yung positive 1. So, magiging 5 times 1. Ito naman, plus 3. Integral exponent meaning, ibababa natin siya magiging 1 over 3 raised to positive 1. And then, simplify na natin. 5 times 1 equals 5 plus 3 times 1 over 3 raised to 1. 3 raised to 1 equals 3. Kaya, makakancel to. Ang matitira na lang is positive 1. So, 5 plus 1 equals positive 6. So, ang final answer is positive 6. Number 4, we have 5 raised to negative 1 minus 2 raised to negative 3. So, pareho silang negative ang exponent. Ibababa natin magiging 1 over 5 raised to 1 minus 1 over 2 raised to positive 3. Simplify. That would be 1 over 5 raised to 1 equals 5 minus 1 over 2 times 2 equals 4 times 2 equals 8. So, meron na tayong 1/5 over 1/8. Pag nagsusubtract tayo ng fraction, pwedeng gamitin yung butterfly method or get the LCD. Ano ang LCD ng 5 at 8? That is 40. 40 divided by 5 equals 8 times 1 equals 8. Minus 40 divided by 8 equals 5 times 1 equals 5. And then 8 minus 5 equals 3 over 40. So, 3 over 40 ang final answer since hindi na natin yan pwedeng masimplify. Okay? Number 5, we have 2 raised to 0 raised to the power of negative 10. Simplify muna natin yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. Ang 2 raised to 0 equals positive 1, di ba? Raised to power of negative 10. So, negative yung exponent niya, magiging 1 over 1 raised to 10. Okay? Then, simplify. 1 over 1 raised to 10, meaning to say, i-multiply mo yung 1 sa sarili niya ng 10 times, and that would be equal to 1 pa rin. So, 1 divided by 1 equals positive 1. The final answer is positive 1. Next, number 6, 2 raised to 4 plus 2 raised to negative 3. So, ang merong negative exponent lang dito is 2 raised to negative 3. Kaya ito, magre-remain siya 2 raised to 4. Ang ibig sabihin niya, multiply 2 ng 4 na beses sa kanyang sarili, and that would be equal to 16. Plus, ito naman magiging 1 over 2 raised to positive 3. Simplify. 16 plus 1 over 2 times 2 equals 4 times 2 equals 8. So, 16 plus 1, 8 na yan. Para ma-add natin yung fraction, dagdagan natin ng yung denominator na 1 yung 16 para maging pareho silang fraction. Get the LCD. Ano ang LCD ng 1 at saka 8? That is 8. 8 divided by 1 equals 8 times 16. So, 8 times 16, that would be equal to 128. Plus, 8 divided by 8 equals 1 times 1 equals 1. Then, 128 plus 1 equals 129 over positive 8. So, that is now the final answer. Next, number 7, we have quantity of 5 plus 5 raised to negative to the power of 0 times 6 raised to 0 plus 6 to the power of negative 2. So, 0 yung exponent nito, naka-parenthesis lahat, meaning to say, positive 1 na yung sagot niyan. So, 1 na agad ito. And then, dito naman, 6 raised to 0 equals 1 plus 6 parenthesis raised to negative 2. Simplify natin yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. That would be 7 raised to negative 2. So, ito ay naka-integral exponent, meaning gagawin natin siyang positive. Bababa natin 1 over 7 raised to positive 2. Simplify, that would be 1 times 1 equals 1 over 7 raised to 2, or 7 times 7 equals 49. So, the final answer is 1 over 49. Number 8, we have 2 raised to 0 times 2 raised to positive 2. Yung 2 raised to 0, ang katumbas niyan is positive 1 times 2 raised to 2 is equal to positive 4. 1 times 4 equals positive 4. So, this is now the final answer. Next, number 9, we have 5 times negative 8 raised to 0. Ang naka-raised to 0 lang is yung negative 8, so ito lang yung magiging positive 1. Magiging 5 times positive 1, and 5 times 1 equals positive 5. Okay? Next, number 10, 10 raised to negative 3 divided by 10 raised to 3. Ang naka-power of negative lang is yung 10 raised to negative 3. So, magiging 1 over 10 raised to 3 ito, divided by 10 raised to 3 equals 1,000. Kasi 10 times 10 times 10 equals 1,000. Ito, magiging 1 over 10 raised to 3 equals 1,000, divided by 1,000. At kapag nagdi-divide tayo ng fraction, get the reciprocal of the dividend. Kung merong over 1 ito, so magiging 1 over 1,000 times, ito magiging 1 over 1,000 na siya. Ito na yung reciprocal niya. Then, 1 times 1 equals 1. 1,000 times 1,000 equals 1 million. Bibilangin nyo lang yung 0 niya at yun lang ilalagay natin. So, 6 na 0. 3 dito, kaya 1 over 1 million. Okay? Number 11, we have 1 over negative 3 raised to the power of negative 3. Negative exponent yung nasa denominator, so itataas natin siya. Magiging negative 3 raised to positive 3 na. Then, kapag multiply natin sa 1, ito pa rin yung magiging sagot. Negative 3 raised to 3, ang ibig sabihin yan, negative 3 times negative 3 equals positive 9, times negative 3 equals negative 27. So, negative 27 yung final answer. Number 12, 8 raised to negative 2 over 3 raised to negative 1. So, pareho silang negative. Itataas lang natin yung 3 raised to negative 1. Magiging 3 raised to positive 1. Ito naman, ibababa natin magiging 8 raised to positive 2. Simplify. 3 raised to 1 equals 3 over 8 raised to 2 equals 64. Pwede pa bang isimplify yan? 64 divided by 3 cannot be. So, ito na yung final answer. 3 over 64. Number 13, 7 over 2 raised to negative 1. Yung nasa denominator lang ang may negative exponent. So, mag-i-stay si 7 sa numerator. Itataas natin to. Magiging 2 raised to positive 1. Simplify. 7, 2 raised to 1 equals 2. And 7 times 2 equals 14. 14 ang final answer. Number 14, 8 raised to negative 2 over 4 raised to 0. Simplify muna natin yung nasa denominator. So, magiging 8 raised to negative 2 over 4 raised to 0 equals 1. Simplify. Since negative yung exponent niya, ibababa natin magiging 1 over 8 raised to positive 2. And then 8 raised to 2 equals 64. So, the final answer is 1 over 64. Last one, quantity of 3/5 raised to negative 2. Laws of exponent tayo, power of a quotient. I-distribute natin yung power sa loob ng parenthesis, both numerator and denominator. So, magiging 3 raised to negative 2 over 5 raised to negative 2. Since pareho silang negative, ibababa natin si 3 raised to negative 2 magiging 3 raised to positive 2. Ito naman itataas natin magiging 5 raised to positive 2. Then 5 times 5 equals 25 over 3 times 3 equals 9. Pwede pa ba natin yang isimplify? Hindi na kasi wala naman silang common factor. So, the final answer is 25 over 9. Okay na? Yun lamang, kung nakatulong ito sa inyo, please do like this video at mag-comment na rin kayo sa baba. Kung gusto ninyong panoorin yung susunod na learning task, i-click nyo na lang sa taas or hanapin nyo na lang sa playlist natin. Okay? Once again, stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, at mag-aral ng mabuti. God bless you all and goodbye!